and welcome to the Law School Playbooks 5 in 5 series. 5 points on a given topic in 5 slides in under 5 minutes. Today's topic is how to create a remote study space. The first thing you want to do is physically define the space for law school. So the biggest considerations are what you see and what you hear. And if you look at these pictures, there is no physically defined space. Here it looks like the person just kind of camped out on the floor. Perhaps in view are other people, the TV. Here there's a wonderful view, but that view is not necessarily what the person needs to focus on for law school. And the final picture here is someone in bed, which, certainly you see your bed there and you may be tempted to take a rest. So think about what you see and what you hear in physically defining and selecting your space. If you have a common space, consider using something like a room divider. These are very inexpensive. I found this one on Goodwill. You can get them at IKEA. You could use a tension rod, a shower curtain, to divide the space, and you don't necessarily even need to make any sort of purchase to do it. Look around your place and see what you can use. Some people use a bookshelf, for example, as a room divider. So the key is to think about what you can see and what you hear in a way that reduces distraction for you. The second one is related. It's move furniture, get creative. See the furniture or the spaces where you live with fresh eyes. I have students who use a closet for law school. Here there's a great one that looks very Pinteresty and beautiful. Yours doesn't have to be quite that nice. But sometimes even just using the smallest spaces could be fine for you. If you don't happen to have a desk, here somebody got creative in using boxes to create a desk. Here someone used a storage cubes to create a desk. So try and just look at your spaces and your furniture and things around your place with fresh eyes to set up your space. The third thing you want to do is gather necessary supplies. A really important component of creating a remote study space is that you have adequate lighting. You're going to be doing a lot of reading and things like that, so you want to make sure you have a good lamp or otherwise good lighting. It may mean moving a lamp from a different location to your study space. And then once you've done that, think about the supplies that you'll need perhaps during a study session or while you're taking classes online so that you don't have to get up and always interrupt yourself. So have on hand things like ibuprofen, tissues, maybe a fan, pens, highlighters, a bottle of water, maybe a healthy snack. Number 4, clean up. The studies show that if you have a desk like this one here, the cluttered space creates unrecognized and sometimes recognized stress. You don't need any additional stress. So just even if tend not to be sort of a neat person, try and keep your remote study space neat. So get rid of anything that you don't use and things like that. Try not to have a keyboard full of crumbs. And finally, let some fresh air in every once in a while just to air the place out and give you a fresh place to study. And finally, number 5, make an announcement. Remind your friends and family that you are in law school, even if it's virtually. So, you can do this with hanging a sign like any of these. I particularly like the pink one, do not disturb, because I'm seriously studying. But really, if you have, family members who call at a certain time every day or, older children who are able to understand, like, please don't run in while this sign is up. However you're going to do it, but make an announcement to let people know that when I'm in this physically defined space, I'm at law school. So please do not disturb me, just the same as if I were in the classroom. So those are some tips for creating a remote study space. As always, just do your best, and I'll be rooting for you.